Hello everybody, it's PopFireMan, and I have an analysis video for you. As you can see in the top right corner, I have the map from Codcasting thing, so you can see exactly where everyone is. And I'm just going to talk you through exactly what's going on, what we did well, what we did bad, because there's a couple of bad rounds in here, but there's a couple of really good plays and everything around here as well. So yeah, I'm going to talk you through. Make sure you put this in full screen and try and get it in 720 if your internet is good enough to stream or buffer that up. Because yeah, the map might be a little bit small on the top right corner. I didn't want to make it any bigger though, because I didn't want it taking up all the screen, all the HUD and everything. So yeah, I'm just going to talk you through what's going on. We're playing on rubbishy accounts. This is about our 5th team, I think. But yeah, so that's why everyone's gone weird profiles. But this is my usual team. So I can't remember how good these people are actually. We played literally about at least 4, maybe even 5 GBs just this afternoon, and I've got so many gameplays from it. I played so well today. And it's just the first one I'm going to upload, so I'm literally confused as to how good these people were, but pretty much everyone we played was pretty good, so there you go. So right now we got our A set up. We like going A on raid. You can see we're all set up here, and the 2 enemies are both at B, or they were at B, one's transferred over now, so we did actually have the opportunity to push it a bit harder, but my teammates Keith and David were a bit slow pushing up, but that's because they didn't know whether there was someone at A or not, and obviously, if you don't know, you can't just rush out and die, so they're just playing it careful. And the other 2 enemies are in middle, and it's kind of a bad setup for them because having both your people in the same place pretty much, especially when it's a 2v3, is pretty rubbish. I mean, it's good to be close together, but they're both pretty much looking through the same way. As you can see, I'm sorry it's a bit boring watching me stare at the back there, but it's an important thing to do because you can easily get flanked on raid. People like coming up behind, so just keep an eye out for that. And the other 2 just set up at A. So right now we're on defense, and let's see what happens. So David always goes to B, Keith always goes to A, and I tend to try and take middle. Middle is really important on pretty much any map, especially this map. This map and Plaster I find are really important to take. Everyone try to scare people off it. It's important if you can get an early kill in middle or a good pre-nade, although we trade off there, he kills me and I kill him. If we can get an early trade off and try and scare people away from middle, then it gives you free reign later on in the game to go through middle, and that's pretty useful, especially on Plaster as well. And also notice on standoff, you'll see me pretty much, if you play against me, just watch the middle, because I'm pretty much going to bomb it down the middle row, because everyone's like, oh, no one's going to go middle, no one ever watches it. And it's like, oh, it's so unexpected that you just come up behind them and shoot everyone. I've actually got a gameplay of me doing that, which I'll upload at some point. It's quite funny. But anyway, now it's a 2v1 situation, and we got bombed down, so we're pretty much just it's just David and Keith alive, and they're just sitting around the middle area. And this guy tries to jump into the oven, but it doesn't work. So Keith just picks him off, and we're freed up in a pretty good position right here. As you can see, I'm actually skipping out all the end of round kill cams just because I think it slows it down a lot and adds about 2 minutes of gameplay onto the video, and people just don't click on it if they see that it's a really long video. So there you go. Here you go. Here's what I'm talking about with my pre-nade and everything. I scare him off probably because I got the nade. Although I didn't kill him, I was scared him sufficiently probably to not bother coming that way anymore. But as you can see from the map, if you got it in full screen, there is one of them in middle. They've split up, so they've got 1B, 1 middle, 1 A, and they've got some guy flanking. Actually looks like I'm hacking here because I'm about to move just as he's coming around, but I'm just watching middle at the moment. I'm pretty confident that no one's coming, and then I eventually come around here and shoot this guy. So now we're in a good position because we've still got the setup. You can see David and Keith, they're still at A in their little setup, trying to lure one out, trying to bait one out, poking in and out, trying to lure out some gunfire, and it's working. It draws out their position, enables me to move around to a better position to try and kill any stragglers. And there's one right there, although it's some pretty horrendous shooting to start off, and then they get the call out because they're all set up at A, and it's an easy kill for me, and that's a real nice setup for A right there. So that's all the good stuff, and now we're falling up. We're probably thinking, oh, I walk over this game, it should be over in about 2 minutes, but no, it goes a bit wrong. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure we lose this round. I'm not really sure why. Probably because, as you can see, although I've said middle is really important, I've taken far too long to get the middle. And it would have enabled them to push through middle, and we'd be kind of losing map control, which is a stupid thing to do. And right now I'm being stupid, walking all the way around to B, although Keith's calling stuff out at A. So right now I'm coordinating with my brother who's coming. You can see on the map he's with me on B side. So now we're pretty sure they're A, so we can maneuver around. And as you can see, they've got one little guy watching their back. That's exactly what I was at the beginning. It's so important in raid. That's why we don't even bother going flanking around the back unless at least 1 or 2 are down. There's just no point in flanking at all. So he's just literally staying there the entire round, you can see, not moving. Eventually stuff happens here and someone appears and it's all kicking off, and someone tries to snipe me. And then so it's 3v2 and it's like, yeah, it's really good. But then I'm pretty sure sorry, not David, Keith gets sniped or something, and so you can still see that guy's still watching the back. He's finally getting fed up, I think, of it now. Yeah, he's moving up now because he's running out of time, so he has to. But then Keith gets picked off, unfortunately, by the sniper. And then I get stunned, and I'm like, oh, help me, help me. But David's already flanked around the back, so unfortunately, even though he's been in the middle the whole time, one time he decides to push around, it's actually when I get stunned and pushed, and he can't support me. And right here, 2, 3, 4 bursts maybe on him, didn't kill him. And I get the plant off, and he gets another couple of bursts off here. And we are playing against some French people, and they just don't seem to die for poor David. I think David was actually hosting this, and he was killing people pretty easily with the M8, and then it just suddenly switched like halfway through the round. It was really random. He couldn't get a kill on it basically, and he was raging pretty hard. It's quite funny. Later on he was like, he's really weak, 3 bursts, 4 bursts, 5 bursts, oh my god. But, yeah, it was pretty funny, but it's still pretty annoying as well. So I'm pretty sure this is a horrendous round as well, and it's going to go 4-2, so I go middle because it's like easy peasy. And what I should have done right here, because I got middle control, I probably would have done if I didn't have an M8, but for some reason I got an M8 when I'm in this position. I should really have an MSMC. But what I should have done is gone through kitchen and into money, because you can see the other people are setting up. We're in our usual A setup. I'm in a random position with a bad gun for that position, so they've got 1 middle, 1 B covering. I don't know why he's still over there, to be honest, it's obvious we're not there. And 1 guy in money, just watch him. We get an easy plant off, but we're all in bad positions, especially me. Well, David's in a good position, and Keith runs off to a bad position because it's obvious there's going to be someone middle or cutting across B. That guy just kills me, and yeah, it's just a bit of a mess. We didn't really coordinate so well, which is a shame because we have been coordinating really well. But then David just doesn't shoot for some reason. Then he gets shot. But anyway, so that's like 4-2. So now I switched up to an MSMC because I was pretty annoyed with my poor M8 in, and this time I'm just gonna. I think I'll get an ace this round. I just like had enough, so I'm rushing middle. I'm going. See you later. You pre-fire. I'll stun you and shoot you. See you later, guys. So that's a straight away good advantage for us here. I nearly die here because I, for some reason, start pulling a nade out in the middle of nowhere, but get away with it. So now we've got the good advantage here, 3v2. You can see everyone swarming around. We know they're at B pretty much, so got 2 of us around middle at the moment, 1 at laundry. I think that's David, he's normally at B. Then Keith tells me there's someone like where I'm looking right now, and he tells me he's weak, so I start spraying him through the wall. It doesn't work, but it does draw him out. He fails his stun, then draws him out for some reason. Comes out to fight for some reason, I don't know what I was thinking. And now it's 2v1, and we're pretty sure he's in our spawn, so I'm just waiting for him to come around, and I see him there, poke out, and get a call out that he's really weak, and right now he's really weak, so I just start spraying, anticipating that he's going to come up to the window. He does, so it's pretty good. It's 5-2. Right now is another horrendous round of what not to do. We have success at A, and then for some reason we will decide to change to B. If you're having success at some particular bomb site, then why bother changing it? But as you can see from our map, everyone's run off to B side for some reason, and right here I need to get a turn on. I don't know what happened. My bullet went right on him there, but I just killed him. I was not very happy about that, but I suppose it's a fair death looking back on it, and we just all die straight away. But that's just a stupid play of going to B, so I just kept doing what we're doing, would have been fine probably. But right now I've switched to my teammate's perspective, Hebrew, who's a Keith, ex-Keith, on his other account, and he is rushing right through the back, and as you can see on the minimap, I'm coming up behind him. David says he's getting pinned down, he's going to die at B, and we're like, don't worry, it's fine, we'll just come around here and flank him, which he dies, but as you can see on the minimap, no one is looking at their back. They're all looking middle, laundry, they're all expecting us to come around there, but we've done a nice flank, and now it's easy pick off for Keith. We get caught out here, someone's planted him, for some reason Keith just ignores him, but it doesn't really matter anyway, because he comes around here, gets a kill, and then finishes off with a nice little 2-piece, tiny bit of sponge, and we end up winning the game. Yeah, so I don't really know what's happened there. It's the first time I've ever done this sort of video. I don't know if it's any help to anyone or of any interest, but who knows. If you prefer a live com doing this, or maybe just a normal gameplay, I don't know, but I thought I'd try something new and see if you like it, so let me know. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Hasta la vista.